Are there any additional steps I can take to accelerate the plaster drying process?
Hello everyone. In this video, we will be discussing how you can accelerate the plaster drying process. A long plaster drying time can delay your home improvement projects. Therefore, we will be exploring additional steps you can take to speed up the drying time.
Why does plaster need to dry?
The first thing we need to understand is why plaster needs to dry. Plaster is a building material used for protective and decorative coating of walls and ceilings. It's a mix of cement, sand, lime, and water that needs to dry out to achieve its hard, durable finish. However, the drying process can take time, often several days or even weeks depending on the conditions and thickness of the plaster.
How can I speed up the plaster drying process?
So, let's dive into the ways you can accelerate this drying process. 1. Control the environment. Controlling the room's conditions can help speed up the plaster drying process. This means maintaining a warm, dry environment as much as possible. However, be mindful not to create conditions that are too hot, as it may lead to rapid evaporation and potential cracking. 2. Use a dehumidifier. Using a dehumidifier can help extract moisture from the air, allowing the plaster to dry faster. Be sure to empty the dehumidifier regularly to keep it operating effectively. 3. Increase air circulation. Boost air circulation in the room by opening windows or using fans. This increases the rate of evaporation, helping the plaster dry faster. 4. Apply thin coats if possible. Apply the plaster in thin coats. A thinner layer of plaster will dry more quickly than a thicker one. 5. Use quick-drying plaster. Consider using a quick-drying plaster product. These special types of plaster are formulated to dry faster than traditional types.
What precautions should I take?
While accelerating the drying process, it's also important to keep certain precautions in mind. Avoid overdrying. This could lead to cracking. Avoid direct heat. A direct heat source, like a heater, can cause uneven drying, leading to potential damage. Consistently check the plaster. Regularly check your plaster to make sure it's drying evenly and effectively. By following these tips, you should be able to significantly reduce the drying time of your plaster and move on to the next stage of your project faster. Remember, it's important to strike a balance between speed and care, as rushing the drying process can cause damage. We hope this video has been helpful. As always, please remember to consult with a professional if you have any uncertainties. Happy plastering!